So I'm here today in Yellowstone National Park, and I'm gonna do some landscape photography. Now I'm hiking up to the top of this kind of mountain here. I got a good ways to go. It's actually not too bad out today, about 32 degrees, so it's quite tolerable. I don't have to layer up too much. And I did invest in the new Rode Wireless Go 2 audio system, so hopefully this will improve the audio quality a little bit better. I also got a lavalier mic, if you could see it there. But yeah, I'm gonna get hiking because I still have a pretty high ascend to go, and still about an hour and a half before sunset, and hopefully I'll get an image for tonight. So I've actually done this hike several times before. I think it used to be an old trail one time, but not anymore. When there's no snow, you can kind of see the remnants of a trail. And you actually get some views from Osprey Falls from up here. So it's pretty nice. And yeah, I got a self-portrait up here over the summer, but I haven't really been back since. I just thought I'd come check it out for sunset because it's kind of close to Mammoth where I'm staying. And it's also got some nice views from the cliffs that I climb up on. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep going and then check it out. So I'm well over halfway up there. I still have about an hour until sunset. Yeah, and I really don't know what I'm gonna shoot. It's usually when I go on these little hiking trips, I have no idea. I have an idea of a location, but not sure exactly what. And I'm not even sure what the light's gonna do. I was hoping to get some sunlight on the mountains and such, but I'm not sure if I will because the sun is setting right behind Bunton Peak. So it'll block it off well before actual sunset. But still, I might be able to come away with some sort of a blue hour shot, or I did do a self-portrait here before, and I would be willing to do that again. Because it'd look different in the snow. But yeah, it is a nice cloudy day, so hopefully the clouds will catch some light for this evening. But yeah, it's kind of a exhausting hike here, that's for sure. Up the steep mountains and still got a bit more, steepness to go up here. I did put on some yak tracks today, just because of the kind of the treacherous climb here, and it wouldn't be fun sliding down because you it wouldn't last very long. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep going. All right, so I basically made it to the top here. As you can see, it's quite the steep drop behind me, but I still have a little bit more to go, and I'll just be looking for a composition. This is a pretty exhausting hike. It was through knee-high snow, and now the end, it's all like loose rock down here, and a bit sketchy, but it's not too bad. When I go back, I can go back more in the forest once it's a little dark, so it won't be too dangerous. But yeah, some spectacular views down here. And I think I want to shoot kind of towards that way because those mountains over there are pretty dramatic, and I think that's where the light will catch when the sun sets, but I'm not too positive. So I'm just going to make it all the way up there to the top and then find a composition. So right down behind me there's the bridge of where I started. So it's quite the steep climb up here, and I still have a little bit to go. I thought I was closer than what I was, but yeah, I'm almost to the top. And of course now it's nice and windy, so it's getting a lot colder, and especially since the sun's down behind the mountain, getting colder as well. But I only have a half hour until sunset, 'cause it took a little longer to get up here than I anticipated. So I'm gonna kind of hurry up there, find a quick composition, get set up, and start shooting. Whew. That was quite a climb. But now I'm here at the top, and I'm gonna set my tripod up right around here, and then I'm gonna kind of look around for some sort of composition. I'm thinking of maybe doing a panorama with all these mountains in the background, because I don't really have any foreground interest here. But I'm not too sure. I'm just gonna get the camera out and kind of see what looks good. So I tried a panorama from down here and I don't really think it's working. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of lower my composition here and just do one singular portrait style image, just kind of looking at this mountain right in front of me there. So I managed to find a composition here. I'll go over it really quick. So it's a pretty basic composition. There's kind of a lot of things going on. I've got this kind of snow swirl in the right here, where the snow makes a nice little half moon, which looks pretty interesting, I think. And then we have this tree on the right, the mountains in the far back right over there, and then some mountains on the left over there. And it is almost sunset, so hopefully the sky will light up with some nice light. So I am going to put on a graduated filter and also a polarizer to kind of help contain some of the light, because it's a very unbalanced image. That's the foreground will be really dark while the sky is really light. So I've got the graduated 3-stop filter on, as well as the polarizer. And I'm shooting at 1.6 seconds, f11, ISO 64. And the images are turning out pretty nice. We're starting to get some nice dark bluish, yellowish hues in the sky. Unfortunately, no too dramatic light, but it's still looking pretty good. And there's no need for me to focus stack this image. I'm just focusing a third of the way through and using the 1-second timer and taking an image. It is nice and cold and nice and windy up here, which kind of sucks and isn't too fun. So the light is just getting amazing tonight. Such nice orange hues in the sky. It's spectacular. So I've just been shooting for about the last 10-15 minutes as the light's been changing. So it's pretty nice because what the tree is sitting on, that kind of orangish rock, it matches well the sky that's getting orange, which contrasts with the dark greens and the whites there. But yeah, I think these images are definitely coming out pretty good. Well, I think that's all for today's video. I ended up getting a pretty nice shot that I'm pretty happy with. A nice, decent composition. We had some amazing light for sunset tonight. So pretty much the best of the light's gone. I'll stay here a couple more minutes and do some images, but I think I pretty much captured the best of the light so far. So yeah, I'm going to start the long hike down. Hopefully I'll make it back to the Cobb before it's pitch black, but I don't know. At least I brought my torch and everything, so it should be good to make it down. So yeah, I am freezing, can't feel my hands at all, but that's all right. Yeah, it was definitely worth it to get a nice shot, and it was a really nice hike up here. Strenuous and a bit tough, but it was good. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you later.